Well, my buddy Mike messaged me. I was at work, said he was down the road chopping some trees down. Tree Works, if you guys are local and need anything cut. But he's like, hey, you want some pine logs and a couple ash logs? I was like, yeah, I don't care. I love Freeee wood. Watch out, bud. Come here. This thing's sweet. Metavic arm, Wheeler trailer. That's a slick unit. Wonder what its tipping kind of rated for. Tipping weight is. What's that thing rated for?
What's that?
What's it rated for?
I think it's like 3,200.
That's quite a bit.
That's right up close. Fully extended is I think like 18.
What's it got for a motor? That's all you need. Here's kind of the pile left of what we had piled up out here this winter, and it's almost April. It's like the 27th of March, so this looks like a lot smaller or less than what it is, just because I had like 6 or so piles piled up, and I went through about 4 of them, piled the last 2 up here. So we ended up going through a little bit more firewood than I thought, which given the mild winter and everything, you know, I would say that my estimation was a little bit light on what I thought we were going to use, just because you know, if we had a normal winter, obviously would have used more. So, but I still got a ton of ash chunked up, ready to be split down at the end of the shooting range out there. And you can see it's going to cool off a little tonight. That's why I'm starting this back up. It probably hasn't had a call for heat in who knows how long, so it just went out. But I also didn't put any wood on it this morning or last night, and so you'll have that. But let me go show you kind of what I was planning on doing for firewood this year before Mike brought that load up yesterday and dropped it off with his log trailer. So this is the pile of logs he brought up yesterday. There's a bunch of pine and stuff in there, which usually once I chunk that up, I just kind of throw it to the side just so I know to mix that in with some hardwoods. And I was hesitant about letting them drop these off, just because I know it's going to make me lazy on cutting some stuff we need to actually cut this year along the roadways, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. But you know, you can't turn down Freeee Firewood. I got to thank Mike for bringing that up, and you know, I know it helps him out too. Obviously, they being tree services are always looking for places to kind of drop logs, especially when it's close by, and it's stuff like this that they won't sell for firewood in the Northeast. But I can use that as boiler wood, absolutely no problem. And there is some nice ash logs and stuff mixed in there too. But let me go show you what I was actually going to use for firewood. Hey, you can kind of see a lot of these dead trees here. I just want to get them cleared out and let some of these, probably what's going to grow up once I get those out of there is like poplars or something, you know, kind of junk wood, but that's all right. This is good firewood, and I just don't want it falling down into the road or just kind of looking like crap. So we'll get that cleared out, let some new trees start growing up that are healthy. And you know, there's a lot of firewood in here, probably another at least a year's worth in here, just right there. I would think that is a lot of firewood, but I'm gonna have to get a flagger up here, so if you guys want to come and flag for me for a day, let me know. I'm gonna grab like a road sign or something from the county if they leave it sitting overnight somewhere, and then we'll bring it up here so we can use it on a weekend. And you know, we pay for it, it's our tax dollars, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm thinking that'll do pretty good. All of these are oaks down through here, so I don't think there's much to cut all the way to the corner of my property down here. Right on the corner there's a couple, I think, dead ash. But yeah, it's almost time for me to go in and pick up my tools. I have people throw beer cans out when they pass by my house. That way it just helps me maintain equipment and things like that. So, you know. Yeah, this is the corner of my property here, and this is a gate I put in, but there's a small dead ash that's already been cut up mostly, it looks like, and fallen down halfway at least. And so I guess most of the stuff is down there by where my pond outlet comes out to the road, and the rest of this hedgerow looks pretty good. Let's go down on the other side of the mailbox and I'll show you guys that side and how much ash is down there that we got to get. So here's kind of the corner of my property, and up through here, this is all smaller trees, 4 or 5 inch diameter. Locust. Some maples up through here. None of this really needs done anything with. A couple poplars. I cleaned that up pretty good last year when we were doing this hedgerow with the skid steer. You can see these two big, or I guess there's 3 trunks there, or 3 parts of that ash, but that's an ash. These 2 are ash. Maples. There's a dead ash right there. You can see the bark coming off of it. That's got to come down. Big 3 split oak. These are ash right here. So I don't, you know, it's gonna be tough. Really, ideally, drop it in the road and just immediately get it out of the road, but be kind of risky. And then there's some little pole ash there that have to get drug out. A couple small ones there. So not a ton, but you know, I could do most of that in a weekend pretty easy. What do you think, bud? What do you think? Want to eat? Eat supper? Maybe we'll go for a walk first. It's pretty nice. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got some good plans for chunking up that wood. You guys are gonna like it. I got a new piece of equipment that you guys are gonna really like, I think. So, and then I think it's gonna help us get those trees out of the hedgerow along the road. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys soon. Got a treat for you, buddy. It's a cube stick set. Shake. Good boy. All right, you like that?